Hello viewers, welcome to your program Development Zone, where we celebrate achievers, unveil the core potential of our nation, and also celebrate those that have contributed immensely to the growth of our country. To run the program, we'll be chatting with Dr. Elvis Abuyere. He's the chairman CEO of Skyewise Group, a man who has imparted a lot of youth on different angles, a man who believes in one Nigeria, a man who believes on the well-being of every citizen of this country, a man who is an automobile expert. He'll be unveiling to us how has been the journey so far, how he has been able to raise Skyewise Group from nothing to something, and why he desired to impart a lot of youth. Sit back, relax, I'll be right back.
Glad to be here. Thank you for this opportunity. Background is simple. My name is Dr. Elvis Abuyere. I'm the founder and CEO of Skyewise Group. I established Skyewise in 2015 officially and incorporated in 2013. I've been a banker for over 8 years, and so far so good. Skyewise Group is a conglomerate into different sectors of the industry. We have the investment, the automobile, the credit management, the foundation, which is for the youth empowerment, and the last one is the travels and tour for logistics, and that is all about Skyewise. To share my experiences, the challenges I've had. The only way I can do that is to establish a foundation, which I started incorporated in 2020, and that was when we started the Meet the CEO 0.1. So what actually gave birth to Meet the CEO was I've realized that a lot of young people, especially here in Nigeria and Africa, always like to look up to people who have succeeded in the area of industry. How in my mind, so if this is like a call, or when a Nigerian is committed, they excel, even the positive aspect, they excel, means that they have so much energy to achieve results. So when I now realize that if Nigeria is this blessed, so why are we having over 41% unemployment rate in Nigeria? And I've come to realize that the most challenging aspect of that is because most Nigerians do not have a sense of direction where to channel the energy, passion, and commitment into. So what we do in Meet the CEO of dispensing or giving a grant for people to start up their own business, because people have already said, oh, I have a great idea, but I don't actually have funding, I don't have capital, I don't have this. But for me, like I say time and again, just to help that sense of belief. The reason was Skyewise Travels and Tour was one of the business that was selling the logistic ticket, airport pickup, and so on. But along the line, I realized that the business is no longer paying the bills, so I have to divert into finance. Finance is one of the things where but actually so very lucrative. How do I mean? There is so much financial gap in the society today, and that is what Skyewise Cooperative is actually doing. Bridging the gap. People come to the cooperative, become a member, and they probably want quick loans. They can have access to those loans. People come to the cooperative, they have some little money they want to probably invest. They invest into the cooperative, and that was what gave birth to the entire Skyewise Group that you're seeing today. And like you said, as an entrepreneur, you're always trying to create something value for society. So in 2017, I realized that I have a passion and a team for automobile. I established, I already started the Skyewise Automobile Nigeria Limited into incorporation. And today you can see we are becoming one of the biggest automobile brand in Nigeria. In fact, in 2022, we became the best automobile brand and investment brand of the year by News Agency of Nigeria. So what am I trying to say is that the good thing about it is that you can probably start an idea, you can start a business, but that business, if you have a desire, you believe in it, you might not even know the ending. Why? Because an idea or a business is something whereby if God breathes on it, it becomes an autopilot. So you cannot beat me to my game. This is what I'm called out for. I have passion for it. I'm committed absolutely. How can you beat me to it? And guess what? It's not how far I have come. It's how far I still have to go. This is just the least. Much more is still coming. I've only written one book, and I'm looking forward to write my second book. I'm already writing. I'm on chapter 3 of my second book. For those who are probably anticipating, or those who know that Dr. Elvis' book is coming, because my first book not here I'm impressing you. Even me myself, when I read my own book time and again, I ask myself, Elvis, how did you do it? Because that book have transformed a lot of lives, have inspired a lot of people never to give up on their dreams, because the topic of the book is run with the challenges of life. And one of the striking words I use in that book, the striking word, I said, the challenges of life that is pursuing me every day does not have the capacity to withstand the vision that is driving me. Why? Because I've come to realize that challenges of life have access to everybody to bring out the best in them. So, but the good thing is that God created a room. Because challenges of life have access to everybody, does not have the capacity to have control over everybody. So you can choose your word carefully, how you want to accept the challenges of life. And the most unfortunate thing is that these challenges of life that we're talking about, they are not visible. They don't call you or knock at your door, oh, I'm the challenges of life, I'm coming. No, they come unprepared, they come unannounced, they come unexpected. So in order for you to win in life, you must embrace these challenges and run with them. And that is the topic of my book, Run with the Challenges of Life. And by doing that, you will see and realize that the challenges of life will definitely give way for you, where they see that you are stubborn, because the universe love a stubborn person, a positive stubborn person. Just for instance, you have a goal, you are going somewhere with your life, and people are calling your name to draw you back, to set you back, to bring you back to square zero. But you're telling you're looking forward to. This is what I was, just like what Paul said. I press towards the mark that is before me, not because of the circumstances around me, but because of where I am going to. So that is why I'm advocating, I'm challenging everyone there. Run with the challenges of life. So it's the most powerful book. And the number 2 book that is coming, which I'm going to launch in less than 2 years from now, is The Life of an Entrepreneur. There's a difference between entrepreneurs, there's a difference between a business owner. People need to understand that, because a lot of people have given up on their life, on their dreams, thinking that entrepreneurship is all about creating or starting a business. No, it's beyond that. Some people will say, oh, because they have a shop in a mall, they are entrepreneur. No, you are not an entrepreneur, you are just a business owner. You are there for profit maximization. Entrepreneurs, they create values. They don't go for profit, they go for value, because they realize that if they create values, profit will chase after them. So their initial mindset is creating value. So that's why whether they start a business or an idea, they don't look at profit first, they look at value, because it is value that sustains industry, it is value that sustains brand, it is value that sustains business. And the most important thing people need to understand is that entrepreneurship is the highest industry in the world. But so unfortunately, you get underpaid initially, and that underpaid means that the entrepreneurship is trying to test your capacity to succeed. So when you finally make up your mind to succeed, then you begin to see the result of entrepreneurship. This is close to 9 years now I've been doing this officially, Skyewise. And my goal is to do it for the next 20 years of my life. Then I cannot give away for people to probably manage it. So I will not take a rest. I will work 24 hours for the next 20 years of the establishment of Skyewise to build the foundation that will compete, a brand that will compete with the world. And someday, somehow, they will say a Nigerian brand have actually made an African proud. And that is what we are doing in Skyewise Group. We have branch in Abuja, we have in Lagos, we have a licensing office in Warri, and we're looking forward to penetrate the market of Port Harcourt. So far, so good. We also have a licensing office in US, in Canada, and we're looking forward to take other offices, maybe in Zimbabwe, in Kenya, Kigali, and so on. But like I say, just 9 years in the industry, so you can see we are still like a baby. But don't worry, like I said, watch out for Skyewise. It's going to be the next 20 years. So whenever people call me and say, oh, Elvis, we see what you do, want to give an award, and I ask them, are you giving me an award for me to pay you, or you're giving me an award whether I deserve it? So if you say, no, I deserve it, I'll ask to come. If you say you want to recommend me for an award whereby I have to pay, I'll say, no, keep it, because I feel that I'm buying into what I don't deserve. So when this award are coming, and I begin to realize that, okay, I'm in the right track in life, that I'm doing something worthy of emulation, I'm doing something whereby I deserve an honor and an award, and that is the reason you're seeing this award behind me. And that tells me, to whom much is given, much is expected. Like I said, there's so much inside of me, inside of us, that we can give back to society, to our country, and to the world at large. So, they are what you're seeing. It's just the list. There's much more to come. And should I say it's unfortunate, even me myself, I'm still trying to know myself. I'm still trying to meet me. Every day I fight to meet me. Elvis, who are you? Where are you coming from? Where are you going to? But now I come to realize that there's a being inside me that is driving me crazy, and that's what I call the God factor. My name is Elvis Abuyere. I'm a very vision-oriented person. I'm a very committed person. I'm a very passionate person. I don't see excuses. I don't take a no as an excuses. I don't believe in excuses. Anything negativity is not my thing. Anything that is not challenging, I don't get myself involved, because I realize that challenging stuff bring out the best in me, and I like to engage myself in a challenging capacity. So that is me. I keep to my word when it comes to business. I don't tell people to trust me. I earn my word. I'm a positive oriented person. I'm a result oriented person. I'm a goal driven person. Anything positive attribute you might think, there's a difference. But like I said, I don't really even know myself, but I know that every day I unveil of. Just like a saying goes, they asked Michelle Obama when she was the first lady, they said, what do you think about a great man? Your husband being the president of the United States of America. Does he really give you attention? Does he really give you time? And her response shocked the whole world. You know what she said? He said, I would rather have a piece of a great man than have a man full of a house without greatness. So that is one thing I've actually inclined and ignited in the life of my partner. I might not be always there for you at the moment, because I'm trying to build something that the world is here to see. So, but the little time I have, I will spare, and I will spend with you. So that is what I understand. Well, but when it comes to my daughters, whenever they have occasion in their school, no matter anywhere I am in the world, I must create time, because they are my favorite in the world. I love Michelle. I love Mirella. Honestly speaking, I really do not know why I have this so much conviction. In fact, put a gun in my ear and say, Elvis, leave Nigeria, come to Canada, come to US, I will not go. Pay me $1 million, I will not go. I don't know why. Something in me tells me, Elvis, Nigeria is great, and Nigeria will be, and the truth be told, can I be honest with you? Nigeria is the greatest country in the world. We are endowed when it comes to mineral resources. We are endowed with human capacity. We are endowed when it comes to land space. We are endowed when it comes to climate change. There is nothing you can benefit out there like Nigeria. And what I tell you, whenever I go out there, I speak about in seminar, I talk about Nigeria, and I say something, I say Nigeria is the giant of Africa. We need to begin to take giant steps. And the truth be told, we have not even utilized 20%. Am I going too far? We have not even utilized 10% of our capacity. Do you know what it means to have population over 220 million? These are the opportunities that the Chinese, the Japanese are seeing. They are investing, giving us credit, giving us loans. They see that there's a fatter grant in Nigeria, and we are the giant of Africa. Sweetheart out there, fellow youths, don't go anywhere. Nigeria works, irrespective of the political issues, irrespective of family background, irrespective of whether witchcraft or so on. And in my own word, I tell people, there are no witchcraft anywhere. The only witchcraft that we have in this world is our mind. If your mind tells you that there's one witch in your village that will do you, then it be unto you. For me, Elvis, I don't believe that any witch exists anywhere. The only number one witch that can hold me down, that can stop me, is the one inside of me. So that is why I'm not scared. I'm bold whenever I'm saying certain things. So Nigeria will work, or Nigeria is working. Believe in yourself. Believe in Nigeria. Just create a niche for yourself. And the good thing is that we are now in a generation whereby if you can create a niche for yourself, the world will come looking for you. Everything you bring on the limelight, we sell. Any idea we sell. Just put yourself together and bring something to the market space. There are money in the street of Abuja. There are money in the street of Lagos. There are money in the street of Nigeria. Somebody took an helicopter in Lagos just to move around and see opportunity, and he discovered Landmark Beach in Lagos. Today, a guy making multi-millions on a monthly basis. So the same, there are virgin opportunities, there are virgin ideas that are yet to be discovered. Guess what? Someday, somebody will discover, say, oh, I didn't know this thing exists. That's the truth. Even with myself, when you're thinking about Skyewise, I'm already thinking about another thing. The next 5 years, I won't be here. Because my mind has moved. I've gone ahead of my generation mentally. And when you begin to see the result, you think, oh, maybe I've gone to do one thing. No. It's my mind. So create your mind. That is everything you want to achieve, you want to become. It's your mind. The Bible says something. It's out of that belly shall flow rivers of living water. Everything we need concerning life and godliness, God has given it to us. I am not a pastor, but this belief system, I hold it so dear. It works for me, and I'm very sure when you find your own, it will work for you. So don't give up on yourself. Don't let anything stop you. Believe in yourself and believe that Nigeria is great and Nigeria will favor you. We have our social media and Instagram, Skyewise Group _ Autos, Skyewise Autos on Instagram. We are on LinkedIn, we are on Instagram, we are on Facebook, we are on Twitter, and so on. We have our website, skywisegroup.com. and our email skywisegroup@gmail.com, and we have our official phone numbers out there and so on.